Hi, Eric Dowsett here. I'd like to share some thoughts on the Buddhist concept of the middle way, very, very briefly. Our paths through life can be said to be a product of when and where we were born. The society which conditioned our parents conditions us. We operate within certain rules and regulations, certain understandings that we have about our place in the world. There may be other aspects of our lives that do not seem to follow in the paths of our parents. We may, or may not, question these, but any answers that we discover can only arise from within the broader picture we have of ourselves. If answers do not fit into our beliefs, then they are either not recognized or rejected. So it becomes impossible to be totally objective about our path. We follow the most fundamental beliefs without questioning. Certainly, our early childhood is when we are most vulnerable to accepting beliefs, simply because those around us have long ago accepted those same fundamental beliefs. Most often, those beliefs are based upon certain judgments, good, bad, right, wrong, like, dislike, and so on. Arising as a result of these judgmental points of view, our lives are based on some degree of conflict, the yin and yang, the eternal struggle between opposites. This internal polarization maintains our views of the world we live in. Having accepted this worldview, we then work within that structure to make things better, to improve our lives, to fix that which we see as wrong, to impose our perceptions on those around us for various reasons. The issue here is that others, not being born under the same environmental and societal conditions, have different points of view, different beliefs, different worldviews. This is an externalization of the inner conflict we live in, a conflict that we do not even realize exists. So deep are these fundamental conditions. We may spend our lives without questioning these fundamental beliefs. Instead, we spend our lives trying to create a world within which we feel safe, accepted, or acknowledged. This approach to life takes a lot of energy, so much so that it does not allow us even a moment to pause and reflect on why we blindly follow the path of conflict. It is impossible to even begin to realize a world without conflict, so we continue to follow the same path, digging ourselves deeper and deeper into a conflict that creates more of the same. More health issues, more emotional challenges, more disappointment, more war. We call this the human condition. It justifies a conflict we believe to be inevitable. However, the person or group of people who follow this path can only see what they expect to see and justify their vision by their collective nature. There is not necessarily any truth in their belief other than the truth they give it. By developing a different path, the middle way, by practicing non-judgment, a new reality opens up. That which before we could not see becomes obvious. That which we could not understand becomes clear. Conflict lessens both internally and externally. Our inner world changes. As it does, the world around us changes, effortlessly, not changed based on resolution or further conflict, but on a simple opening of the eyes, an opening of the heart. Thanks for listening. More from me later.